Welcome everyone back to the channel. Yes, welcome to the Football TV, and we are here to do a wrap up for the week. Yes, both on transfers and on the games. As you can see, I'm wearing a Manchester City jersey, and I'm going to give you a very good reason for that at the end of this video. Yes, I'm going to really try to make the video as short as possible because there are a lot of things to talk about. So if you're new, please hit the like button, subscribe. A lot of people watch the videos but they don't subscribe. Please turn your subscription. Yes, do the needful. Like the video. You can share the video to anybody interested in football, and comment especially. Yes, I want to hear from my subscribers. I want to hear from my fellow football fans. Very important. I need to know how you guys feel about this transfer market and the season at large, because season has started hot again. Yes, and City have gone to where City usually go to when the season starts, and we'll see how it's going to progress because it's just the beginning, but a lot of things have transpired. So I'm here to walk you through those things that have transpired. First off, we'll go to transfer, talk about the transfers, what has going on there. Then we'll talk about the Leeds United game because I watched the game. Yes, like I said, any game I'm chanced and able to watch. I can't watch like when they are playing 4 games at once. I have to watch just one. Yes, so any game I'm chanced to watch, I'll watch the games and I will give a review and a post-match analysis on the game and what I think about the game. But if I can't watch, obviously I won't try to watch 4 games at once because it's not possible to give the analysis. Then we'll look at Premier League team of the week. Yes, our Premier League team of the week, and we'll also talk about the big 6 and how each of them is looking. Also the VAR mistakes of the week. Yes, we have VAR mistakes of the week, and we are going to also talk about them, the fouls that we felt that they should be given and they were not given. If there are more, please comment. If I'm also wrong about the fouls, because there are things that we feel that other football fans will not feel too, please comment and let me know your thoughts. All right, let's start with transfers. Let's quickly wrap up the transfers. Yes, the Man U Arsenal game, Onana did not play. Onana was not in the team because of a minor injury. Yes, it's not because of transfers. A lot of people are saying, yes, thank God Onana is not here again, let's have Bayern to start and whatever. No, Onana is still full-blooded Manchester United goalkeeper, and he's probably going to start in the coming games because he is recovering from a minor injury. Yes, and that was why he's not in the squad. That was why it was Bayern and Tom Heaton. So don't get it twisted, Man U fans. Don't say you've got to rid of Onana. No, Onana is still going to play. Even when Amorim was asked, he said Onana is still going to play. So we are going to expect to see Andre Onana. Yes, Rasmus Højlund, yes, has been excluded out of the squad. Yes, he's not in the squad. Both injured players, both substitution players, both starting 11. He's not in the squad again. Man U have made their stance clear on Rasmus Højlund that they want him to leave. He's receiving interest from AC Milan especially, and other clubs are also interested in the player. So he wants to stay. He has told Manchester United that he wants to stay, but Manchester United are clear in their stance that they want him to leave. So he is going to leave because someone is coming for him, and I pray they get what they want because they are obviously going to want some money for him, and let's see how it goes. Why Chelsea are trying to make sales? Yes, they are more focused on making sales right now than buying players. So garnacho deal is also one of the ones they are looking forward to. Is that Simon's deal is another one they are looking forward to. So they are more interested in making sales. Nkunkwu has to go. Bayern Munich wants to be smart about the deal. They want a loan, kind of a loan move with an option to buy, but Chelsea want outright sale. They want to chase away all their players. Yes, Nkunkwu Jackson is another player that's going to leave. So, and he's okay with it. So they are looking for solutions to those 2 players mainly, so that they can get the Simons and the Garnacho. So those are what is transferring within Chelsea. And also a year ago, I already said this in one of the transfer videos I did. Yes, Ben Dock has left Liverpool. So sad, but there is a buyback clause. Yes, so it's not so sad because Liverpool doesn't just sell some interesting players like that. Yes, they have a buyback clause, so they sold him for £21 million, which is good money. So Liverpool have money now to spend. Yes, Nunes have gone, Diaz has gone. Now Bendok has gone. Also, Tyler Morton left. If you had only these 4 players that are sold, the money is close, very very close to getting sacked. So let's just see how that one progress. Then also the Savinho deal for Manchester City and Tottenham. Tottenham looking forward to signing this player, but Manchester City are not going to sell this player unless Tottenham brings a very big package for the player. I think he still have like 3 years left in his contract. So Tottenham are going to be expected to bring a big package for this player before they are going to sell this player to them. And Manchester City are not looking for 60 million euros. No, they are looking for about 70 million euros. Yes, from 70 million above before they can sell this player. So I don't think Tottenham will get this guy. Then if they can't get this guy, I don't think Man City will go for Rodrigo. Man City are looking very very keen to sign Rodrigo. They want the player, and it's not going to be an easy deal because they need to sell Savinho first before getting this player, and they're asking for big money for Savinho. So let's see if Tottenham are going to oblige, but I feel this one might not really work through. Maybe Man City might get Rodrigo next season. That's next season is a bit of, yes, it's possible. Easy, it makes the deal easier. Yes, Manchester United and Carlos Baleba's story is still on. Big interest from them. They are still showing their urge to sign this player, but Brighton has shut the door and they said the player is not for sale. So let's see if Manchester United is going to put big money and get this guy. But the door is right now. The door is shut, so it's not going to be so much possible. All right. Then Leeds United game. Yes, there's Everton. It was a very funny game. I was watching the game. I was like crazy. I was like, what is going on? And funny enough, the coach was one coach that he brought. I think he was the one that brought Norwich to the Premier League. Yes, couple of seasons ago, and he was sacked before he left Norwich to another team. Then they later brought him back again. Yes, so and he's doing a better job now. I think he's even more attacking than before. The way Leeds United are playing with intensity. If you watch the game, if you watch the Leeds United, I just wanted to see, because these clubs that came from relegation, I wanted to see how they perform. That's why I tried to watch the 3 relegated teams. They played like crazy. Leeds United, they attacked Everton. You know Everton, how strong they are right now. Leeds United they outplayed them. Everton did not even know what they were doing. Everton could not play these people. They outplayed them until they finally got the penalty in the end. I felt the penalty was a bit harsh because Tarkowski his hands were tucked in, just that he leaned. I do that when I play. When I play center half, I do that. So I don't see it as a penalty. When you tuck your body in, you tuck your hand in and lean towards the ball, you're trying to block the ball with your body, but the ball might touch your hand, but it shouldn't be a penalty. But right now I know that it's a penalty, so I won't do it again. I will just let the keeper to try his luck. But the shot was powerful. This guy got stuck he was stacking them shots, man. It was so powerful for Pickford to save. So that it is what it is. But Leeds United are very very strong. Anybody that's facing Leeds United, especially in their home, should prepare for serious intensive attack. Their midfield is choked. You can't get through their midfield. They won't even allow you to get it. Just the same way Manchester United played Arsenal. You won't even know if you have a midfielder in that game, because it's as if they just left the midfield. But when you want to go to the midfield, you see like 5 players in the midfield stopping you from going to the midfield. Is choked. Beto could not do anything. Beto was the worst player in the pitch today. They were totally outplayed. So kudos to Leeds United and Daniel Fark for bringing his team to the Premier League and winning the game. Yes, according to our research, this is the 3rd time in history, the 3rd time that a relegated team have come to the Premier. 2 relegated teams have come to the Premier League and won their first game. The 3rd time, so it's a very very good record. Yes, to be among those teams, Leeds United, for them to be among those teams to do that, because it's not easy to come and beat a Premier League team, especially Everton. Then the other one, they beat Sunderland, defeated West Ham, but Sunderland was very crazy because it was 3-0. This one was just 1-0. So kudos to Leeds United. We hope to see them more in the Premier League and know how they play. I think Arsenal, they have Arsenal nets. I don't know if it is their home. If it's their home, Arsenal better get ready for mad people, because those guys are just mad. All right, then we're going to talk about the Premier League wrap. Yes, we are going to wrap the Premier League up right now. Very, very good week. Yes, if you're a football fan, if you're a Premier League fan, it's one of the best feeling that the Premier League is back, because just like sometimes I ask myself, what is there to do when there's no football to watch? Like what do we do? What is there to do? You go out for work, you come back, weekends you can't see a game, you can't watch football. There's nothing to this. It's boring. It's as boring as, I wonder what the world would be without football right now, because it's very, very crazy if you think about it. All right, so but that is the case now. The league is back and a lot of teams performed very well. Bournemouth lost to Liverpool. Liverpool won, and Ekitike, one of the big strikers, scored and assisted. Man City won their game 4-0. Haaland scored 2. Rangers, or what is his name? Tijani is what I like to call him. He scored a goal too, and he made an assist. So good signings to the Premier League. They won their game 4-0. Arsenal won their game 1-0 against Manchester United. Yes, and the big talking point to the game. So we're just going to talk about that here. The referee, this referee Damot, something that one of their key officials in the PGMOL, yes, one of the officials there of the VAR and the rest of them. He said that is not a foul. Even when the Arsenal fan tried to convince this guy that this is a pure foul, an Arsenal fan, yes, one of the, I've forgotten his name, one of the key Arsenal fans in their talk show was telling the guy that this is a foul. Because to me, it's a foul. It's clear. It's a foul. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm not a Man U fan. It's a foul. Saliba tried to kick the ball, didn't get the ball, but kicked the player, and VAR did not check. And that also brings us to one of the talking points when it comes to VAR issues. Yes, they have started again this season, and they didn't check that is a pure foul. So I wonder why they didn't check it, but it is totally a foul. Then the next one is the Liverpool game, where Senesi, I think, yes, used his hand to hit the ball and the ball moved. If you go and watch the video very well, you see that when he touched the ball with his hand, the ball moved, and the referee did not. The worst part is they checked these things and they disregarded it. So we should start looking out for these errors, because if human beings make mistakes and you have an opportunity to go back to see it on a big screen and decide that those things are not fouls, then the rules that are made should not even be made in the first place. So those are the two main talking points when it comes to VAR and VARs. They should start looking at these things and start sitting up, because we don't want at the end of the season VAR has changed 50% of what's supposed to happen, and then the league has gone to a team that is not supposed to win the league in the end. Let's also check this out, because that was a red card for Bournemouth and also a draw for Arsenal. But now situation has changed. So we'll look how that will progress. Which other big team? Tottenham won their game 3-0. Yes. So the people leading the league now is Man City, and that's why I'm wearing their jersey. They are the team of the week because they won with 4 goal difference. That's why they're leading the league, and they played very well. So Man City is the team of the week. They are leading the Premier League table. Sunderland is second, Tottenham third, Liverpool fourth. Then the rest are now coming. Wow, the table will be displayed very soon right there, and you see it. So that is that for that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. It's already long enough, but I'll put this timestamp so you get to where you're looking for in the video. Please do like, comment, share. We look forward to Friday game. I think Chelsea have a game on Friday. Yes, and I'll be getting fans also. Tell us what you think. Yes, I have a lot of Chelsea fans now that are willing to interact with us, so I will get them to do just that. Do like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.